Hello internet, my name's Catherine and today I'm going to be reading some poetry to you guys. I realize this is kind of similar to my last video where I was just like painting and now I'm reading poetry, but I'm on a creative kick right now. It's honestly really nice. And I just think February is going to be a very creative month for me. I'm really feeling it. So this video might be a lot like the other one where it doesn't get as many views and it's not as popular, but it's a video I really want to make, so I'm just going to make it. I used to write songs all the time when I was younger, growing up, and recently I've gotten more into writing poetry because I think I'm better at writing poetry than I am at writing song lyrics, and I just thought I'd share a little bit of that with you guys, and maybe it'll encourage you guys to be creative. Comment down below what your favorite ways to be creative are, whether it's painting, singing, dancing, writing, slamming your door. However you like to be creative, let me know. Also, some of these are going to be in like completely different emotions. A lot of them are more melancholy and sad. I'm not sad all the time, I promise. I just get more inspired to write when I am sad. So no need to worry, I'm doing great. Pouring my emotions out is actually a really good way for me to help deal with them. Alrighty, let's go. Sometimes depressive thoughts hit at the weirdest times, and it's not for any reason or compellingly poetic lines, it just happens. And it hits you like a wave, no tsunami, and I'm back again to being a lost little girl looking for her mommy. I swear I just need affection, I swear I just need attention, I swear I'm going crazy and crazier with every passing hour. My tears blend together with the flow of the running water from the shower, and I'm drowning in my thoughts. They're a lot to take. And I can't take it anymore. I don't know what's left in store. I don't feel good anymore. I'm getting bad again. I'm getting sad again. My rage fills up and I'm mad again. Some days are good, some days are fine, and some days I can't help myself from crying. So that's obviously a more sad one that I wrote, but sometimes it does feel that way. It just comes out of nowhere, and it's like I'm just like in this tidal wave of depression and I don't know how to deal with it. And some days I'm totally fine and I feel great, and that's kind of where that one came from. That's the longest one we're gonna hear. A lot of these are pretty short, just like a couple lines. I have this one that's, I'm drowning all the words I've never said and all the times I've sent Snapchats left on read. I get my hopes up, I overanalyze, I get so low after getting so high, and I'm not talking about drugs, it's like I get high off of your non-existent love. So yeah, that one's just kind of like when you're reaching out to somebody. It doesn't have to be somebody you're romantically interested in, it can just be anybody. Who is slamming doors during my video? Who? This one's like when you're like kind of holding back words because you don't want to seem like too eager to talk to somebody. You don't want them to think like you're too interested, you know, and then, you know, they leave you on read or they leave you unseen and you're just like, okay, great, got it. And it's like when you talk to them, it's like you get so high and so good, and then the second like they leave you on read or you haven't talked in a few days, you just get so low and so just like down. That's kind of where that one came from. Again, I'm fine. I'm doing great. Like, I'm doing so good. I'm looking through my notes because that's where I write these. This one's just really funny. It says, LOL, boys really only respond consistently when it's after 11:30, which is true, ladies, and if, or men, whoever, and if somebody you're talking to is only reaching out to you at nighttime, that's a sign that they don't actually want anything serious. Just saying. This one, these are all like sad or about boys. I'm exposing myself. You only hit me up when I'm sad. It's kind of funny. You only let me up when I'm needing loving. So again, that's another just really short one. Sometimes I feel like people know when I'm sad, or they kind of like when I'm sad, which is like more twisted, you know? It's kind of tricky because I'm still in love with you and I'm trying to move on, but I couldn't if I wanted to. This is just kind of like whether you've dated somebody and you guys broke up, whether you are just interested in somebody but you never even dated, and it's like you're trying so hard to move on and you're putting in all that effort, and it's like no matter what you do, something keeps bringing you back to them, something keeps bringing your mind back to them, something keeps happening, or it's like the second you think you've like moved on, they just like pop into your life at the most inconvenient time and you're like, are you kidding me? And again, a lot of these don't even have anything to do with my direct life. I just get inspired to write things. This one, again, all these are going to be really short from here on out. And every time you say my name, I feel like I'm confessing to a sin I didn't commit. I don't really know the context for this one. I think it's very rare for people to say names nowadays. I don't know if that makes sense. I love when people are like, hey, Catherine, how are you doing? Or like, all right, I'll see you later, Catherine. Or like when people use my name, it feels so special and so important. And I love that people remember to do that. So I try to remember to do stuff like that. But then there are some people who, when they say my name, it's like only when it's a serious time, only when I feel like I should be in trouble, like something like that, even when I haven't done anything wrong. And it's like my heart starts racing, kind of like when a police car is behind you and like you're completely innocent, you're not doing anything, but suddenly you're like, oh my gosh, in the 7th grade I stole this kid's cheese stick and they're coming to get me. Like, yeah, does anybody else do that? I totally do that. Alright, so that was the last little poem, little snippet, little prose that I have written down in my notes. I hope you guys liked this video. I know it's a little weird. I know it was a little different than videos I tend to film, but I've been feeling more creative recently and just kind of wanted to push that out, and something inside of me was like, do this, film this video, and I was like, okay, here I am. So yeah, well, that was my video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. I make new videos every single Saturday and I would love to have you. I hope you guys have a great day and I love you so much. Bye!